Quiet Gaming, Michael here again. We are going to talk about Kill Team. More specifically, the Deathwatch Kill Team. First of all, thank you to all the patrons. Thank you to our sponsor, which is Valkyrie Games from Denmark, valkyriegames.dk. All your gaming and hobby needs in one store. Hopefully. If not, she'll work her behind off to get it for you. Okay, so these guys are pretty cool. These are the elite. These are pretty much the human shield against all Xenos and horrors from the Chaos Warp, and you know, holy smokes, do these guys have a lot of options? Yes, they do. All right, so first of all, they have some army rules. Can you say that? Team rules. They have the special issue ammunition, which are dragon fireballs. Add 1 to hit rolls when targeting a model that is obscured. That is pretty nice. They have the hellfire rounds. This weapon always wounds on a 2+. Yay! That is pretty cool. Then there's the Kraken bolt. Add 3 inches to the weapon if it's a pistol, or 6 inches otherwise. And improve the armor piercing of the attack by 1. So that means if you have an armor piercing 0, it becomes a -1, and if it's a 2, it becomes a 3, and you know, yeah. Vengeance rounds. Subtract 3 inches from the range of this weapon if it's a pistol, or 6 inches otherwise, and improve the armor piercing of the attack by 2. So an armor piercing of 0 becomes a -2, and a -3 becomes a -5, and just goes crazy from there. So that's the special issue ammunition, and it can be done by bolt weapons. So anything which has a bolt pistol, bolt rifle, combi melter, because it is the bolt gun profile that it can use. Heavy bolt pistols, stalker bolt rifles, stalker pattern bolt guns. If it's a bolt gun, it has special issue ammunition. Alright, so you can do the Forces Kill Team. You can add intercessors or reavers, and you can change the Adeptus Astartes keyword to the Deathwatch keyword. If you do, you gain the special ammunition, and but you must use the points value on page 91, which is the Kill Team's points values. They have 4 command abilities, or tactics it's called. They have the Hellfire Shell. It costs 1 command point to use. Use this tactic when you choose a model in your kill team to shoot with a heavy bolter or the heavy bolter profile of an Infernus heavy bolter. You can only make a single hit roll with this weapon, subtracting 1 as normal if also firing an Infernus heavy bolter's heavy flamer. However, if it hits, the target suffers D3 mortal wounds instead of normal damage. For 1 command point? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So, Decapitation Doctrine costs 1 command point. Use this tactic when a model from your kill team is chosen to attack in the shooting or fight phase. Until the end of the phase, re-roll failed wound rolls for that model that targets an enemy leader. Time to assassinate, boys. Oh yeah. Alright, only in death does duty end. Costs 2 command points, and it is the only tactic which costs 2 command points for the kill team, Deathwatch kill team. Use this tactic when a model from your kill team is taken out of action. That model summons the strength for 1 final attack and can immediately either shoot as if it were your turn in the shooting phase, or fight as if it were your turn in the fight phase. Gets to do 1 last thing for 2 command points. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Rival chapters, which is a very fluffy tactic, and I like it. Use this tactic when a model from your kill team is chosen to attack in the shooting or fight phase, whilst there is another model from your kill team within 2 inches of it. Until the end of the phase, reroll hit rolls of 1 for both models. A bit of friendly rivalry, I can live with that. Alright, so they have the normal stats, 1 more attack, a bit better leadership, and they are 14 point to model for the standard veterans. They are armed with bolt gun, frag grenades, crack grenades. One Deathwatch veteran in your kill team can be a black shield. Black shields has 1 extra attack, meaning they have 3 attacks. Up to 4 Deathwatch veterans in your kill team can be Deathwatch veteran gunners, and 1 Deathwatch veteran in your kill team can be a watch sergeant. Their abilities are special issue ammunition, we've spoken about that, and they shall know no fear, reroll failed nerve tests, transhuman physiology, ignore the penalty of the first flesh wound for hit rolls. Storm shield, if you buy it. And atonement through honor, you can reroll failed charge roll for black shield. Alright, so leader, sergeant only, heavy, gunner only, combat, comms, demolitions, sniper, veteran, and zealot. They have the faction keyword Deathwatch, and the keywords Imperium, Adeptus, Astartes, Infantry, Deathwatch, Veteran. So their special weapons is the Deathwatch frag cannon. So you choose one of the profiles, either a frag round or a shell. They have the Deathwatch shotgun. Has 3 different ammunition. They have the Infernus heavy bolter, where you have 2 different profiles, but you can use them at once. But then you subtract 1 from hit rolls. And yeah, they also have the Xenophase blade. So basically the watch sergeant spanked a Necron overlord and grabbed his weapon. Apparently it didn't phase out. Alright, I'll take it. So, what do we want to build? You can buy 1 box of Deathwatch and have everything you need. Cheap, cool, insanely cool, and tons of options. What I choose to build, if I were to build one. This is not a competitive list. This is I want to try stuff out, and I want to do everything that these guys can do. So I would go with a sergeant. The only option I would buy for him is the Xenophase blade, because Necron weaponry. Opponent has to reroll and vulnerable saves when you hit them with it. And it's a -3 armor piercing and 1 damage. It's cool. Not the best, but it's cool. Obviously strength user. So I'll take 1 gunner and a frag cannon, because Deathwatch frag cannon is cool. Frag round 8 inches, assault 2d6, strength 6, -1 AP, 1 damage, automatically hits targets. 8 inches in kill team seems to me like a lot. You can sneak him up, jump out, frag the shit out of everything, and be happy. Yeah. Alright, the shell, 24 inches, assault 2, strength 7, -2, 2 damage. If the target is within half range, so 12 inches, it is strength 9 and AP -3. Ouch. Frag cannon is awesome. So the next gunner, just, I had to give one a shotgun, because shotguns are cool. 3 different ammos, crypt clear round, 16 inches, assault 2, strength 4, AP 0, 1 damage. You can reroll failed wound rolls for this weapon. I'll take it. There's the Xenopurge slug, 16 inches, assault 2, strength 4, -1 AP, 1 damage. If the target is within half range of this weapon, attacks are resolved at damage 2. That negates the 1000 Suns Insano saves. I'll get back to that. Alright. So that would be -1 and damage 2, so they would have a 4-up save, which normally is a 2-up save, because if you do a damage 1 to 1000 Suns, they get 1 better save. Yes, please. Then there is the Worm's Breath Shell. 7 inches, assault d6, strength 3, 0 AP, 1 damage, automatically hits target. Very nice. Alright, so I would like a gunner with an, what's it called? Infernus heavy bolter. You choose one of the 2 profiles, or you fire both with a -1 to hit. So there's a standard heavy bolter, 36 inches range, heavy 3, Strength 5, -1, 1 damage. Then there's the Heavy Flamer, which is 8 inches. Heavy D6. Assault D6. 5 damage, -1, 1 damage. Automatically hits target. So if you get in personal, close and personal, just shoot the shit out of him. It's pretty cool. Then I would like a 1 black shield with a Heavy Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. Storm Shield is a standard 3-up invul save, and the Heavy Thunderhammer is range melee, obviously. 2 times strength, so strength 8, -3 AP, and damage D6. When attacking with this weapon, you must subtract 1 from the hit roll. So you hit on a 4-up, I can live with that. You have 3 attacks, remember that. Each time you make a wound roll of a 6+ with this weapon, that is resolved with a damage 6. You get to beat everything up. So these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys are 99 points. So Sergeant with Xeno Faceblade, a Gunner with a Frag Cannon, Gunner with a Shotgun, Gunner with a Infernus Heavy Bolter, and a Black Shield with Storm Shield and Thunderhammer. I've not really taken into consideration which ones of the what are they called? Specialisms I want. But I could see the Black Shield going for... Oh, they couldn't. I thought they could take Zealot. Oh, they can. Wait, never mind. So the Black Shield with a Zealot, because... Oh, yes. The Frag Cannon. Am I right to say... Maybe the Demolitions? Not quite wanting... Yeah, the Infernus Heavy Bolter would definitely be the heavy specialist. Am I right? Yeah, heavy 3. Yeah, I would like that. I would like that because the Frag Cannon both have assault, so maybe take the Demolition on that guy, and I don't know. Maybe I'm not quite sure about the last one. The shotgun guy to be a comm specialist, maybe. Yeah. The heavy one for So that would be a Zealot for the Black Shield, the Infernus Heavy Bolter for the Gunner, heavy, obviously. Specialization. Maybe what was the combat one? Anyone of you remember? I'm just gonna have to look it up. Combat, add 1 to the model's attack characteristics. But the Zealot one, when you charge, you add 1 to attack and strength. I think I would take that because level 2 would be a on a d6 each time this mod loses a wound. On a 6, the wound is ignored. Yeah, so definitely Zealot. The Infernus Heavy Bolter guy would be a heavy. Oh, kind of difficult, I think. Frag Cannon, definitely Demolitions. Yeah. So he could get add 1 to a model's wound rolls. So the Frag Cannon just to clear stuff out. So that would be my guess for these guys' specializations. So the Deathwatch kill team is very interesting. You can give them power mauls and power swords and different kinds of combi weapon as well. Combi weapons are pretty steep, not as much as the Frag Cannon because the Frag Cannon is awesome. But yeah, so that's a 5-man team. There's lots of options. I mean, have the Infernus Heavy Bolter and the Frag Cannon be close together, like 2 inches. Use the command point. Real hit rolls of 1 for both models. Yeah, that is pretty cool. And with the special issue ammunition as well, combining all that, it's gonna be hell fighting against those guys. Small team. It's gonna have a bit of problems taking the objectives, but I think you can push the other teams away, especially with the flamers and frag cannons. So, yeah. So this is my take on the kill team Deathwatch. How would you run one? Comment below, and let's see it. Let's get a conversation started about it. Until next time, I'm still Michael. This is Grimbeard Gaming, and have a good day. Bye bye.